Why overthinking is your greatest gift. We are often told that overthinking is a curse, that it leads to anxiety, self-doubt, and indecision. But what if I told you that overthinking, when harnessed correctly, is actually one of your greatest strengths? The ability to think deeply, to analyze every possibility, and to foresee outcomes before they happen is a rare skill. It means your mind is working at a higher level, constantly searching for truth and understanding. Overthinking only becomes harmful when it turns into endless loops of fear and doubt. But if you shift your perspective, you can turn it into a superpower. The key is to direct your thoughts rather than letting them control you. Instead of spiraling into worry, use your deep thinking to strategize, to solve problems, to prepare for the future. Overthinkers are the ones who see connections others miss, who plan for every possible outcome, who understand human nature at a profound level. The greatest thinkers in history, philosophers, scientists, artists, were all overthinkers. They questioned everything, challenged the norm, and explored ideas beyond what was considered possible. Albert Einstein once said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." That curiosity, that constant analysis, is what leads to breakthroughs. So instead of seeing your overthinking as a flaw, train it like a muscle. Use it for self-improvement, for problem-solving, for creativity. Write down your thoughts, channel them into action, and turn your deep thinking into deep wisdom. Overthinking isn't your enemy, it's your greatest gift. You just need to learn how to use it. Use overthinking. It's a word that carries so much weight, so much judgment. We're told it's a flaw, a weakness, something to be fixed. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if overthinking isn't a curse, but a gift, a deeply powerful tool waiting to be unlocked? Think about it. Overthinking is, at its core, the ability to see possibilities. It's the mind's way of exploring every angle, every outcome, every hidden detail. Yes, it can feel overwhelming, even paralyzing at times, but that's only because we haven't learned how to channel it, and we haven't learned how to turn it into a force for creation rather than destruction. Anxiety, the close companion of overthinking, is often seen as the enemy. But what is anxiety really? It's energy. It's your body and mind telling you that something matters, that you care, that you're alive. The key is not to silence it, but to harness it, to use it as fuel. When you overthink, you're not just worrying, you're problem solving, you're anticipating, you're preparing. The problem isn't the overthinking itself, it's the lack of direction. Without purpose, those thoughts spiral. But with intention, they become a roadmap, a blueprint for greatness. Consider this. Every great inventor, every visionary, every leader who has ever changed the world was, in some way, an overthinker. They saw what others couldn't. They questioned what others accepted. They imagined every failure, every obstacle, and then they found a way to overcome it. That's the power of overthinking. It's the ability to see the unseen, to plan for the unpredictable, to create something extraordinary out of the chaos of thought. But how do we get there? How do we turn this gift into action? It starts with acceptance. Stop fighting your mind. Stop seeing it as a flaw. Instead, embrace it. Say to yourself, "This is how I'm wired, this is my strength." Then give it structure. Write down your thoughts, organize them, turn the chaos into clarity. Next, focus on purpose. Ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? Overthinking without purpose is like a ship without a rudder. It goes nowhere. But with a clear goal, your thoughts become a compass, guiding you forward. Finally, take action. Overthinking can trap us in our heads, but the antidote is movement. Even the smallest step can break the cycle. Action transforms anxiety into momentum. It turns what-ifs into what's next. So, the next time you find yourself overthinking, don't despair. Don't see it as a weakness. See it as your superpower. You have the ability to see more, to feel more, to imagine more than most people ever will. That's not a curse. It's a gift. And when you learn to wield it, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Overthinking is not the enemy. It's the raw material of greatness. The question is, what will you build with it? The power is in your hands. Use it wisely.